scholars, or I could call you readers. All right, because it's reading workshop. It is your first official reading workshop lesson of the year. Woo-hoo. All right, so we're starting with something that's called the 100 book challenge. Now, you might be familiar with that from second grade if you went to a Woodbury school last year. So basically, what that is we're trying to get everyone in the school to read for 30 minutes 2 times a day. So for this week, and like we did last week, we're going to build up to that, right? Because it's been a while since we've had to do that. So we have to build what's called our stamina, our like energy for it back. So we're going to do 20 minutes this week. Then we'll do 25 minutes the next week. Then we'll see how that goes, and then maybe we could jump all the way to 30. That would be awesome. But anyway, in the meantime, so that's going to be something, again, the whole school's working on to get better at reading. I'm so happy that for those of you that filled in the reading attitude survey, so that was your assignment last week, because that helped me learn more about you guys as readers. Now, I'm going to give you some things to learn about me as a reader. So when I was in 3rd grade, my favorite types of books were the Magic Treehouse books or the Series of Unfortunate Events books. Now, I still love those books. But, as you get older, some of the things that you like to read change. So some things I read this summer was I read a book by Nick Foles. He was the quarterback of the Eagles who won the Super Bowl. And it was all about how he almost quit football, but then he decided to work harder and come back, and he won the Super Bowl. How awesome is that? I also read 3 Harry Potter books this summer. I just got into Harry Potter recently. That might not be something we're ready for quite yet in 3rd grade. If you are, that's great. But I remember my mom read the first one to us when we were kids, maybe we were in 3rd or 4th grade. But that could be something you work up to. So anyway, yeah, and I used to also like the Arthur chapter books, right? And you're going to see a lot of those in my class. So yeah, it's important with reading that a lot of times you'll hear people say, "Oh, I don't like to read." And that's not really true with anybody. The problem isn't that you don't like to read. The problem might be that you just haven't found the right books yet. So one of my goals as a teacher is not just to grow you guys as readers, as in you move up a level and things like that, but I want you to truly love and appreciate reading, because that's just such a great way to grow your brain. It's so good for your brain. It provides an escape when things get tough. Maybe that's something, if you are having a rough day, if something that makes you feel relaxed is reading. That could also be something I put under our self-care section on Google Classroom, right? So really, that's my goal as a teacher, is to help you guys love reading, okay? So now here's the deal. You will have the chance now to do some reading on your own. So you will go on to ARC Bookshelf, right? So we know that to log on the ARC Bookshelf, we log on to Clever, and it's right there, okay? So hold on a second. Okay, so again, you will go on the ARC Bookshelf, so you log into Clever, and then you click on your name, brings you here, go to ARC Bookshelf. Now, what I'm allowing you to do for these 20 minutes is you can explore whatever level you would like, okay? because it's our first reading workshop day, I'm going to give you something. Right. I want you to find something that interests you. Now, that being said, it's probably not an idea if you're on a 1R to go all the way to purple, because that just might be something that you're just not quite ready for yet. And then you won't enjoy it because it's just going to be extremely frustrating. But anyway, so you will have 20 minutes of reading. Now, it's a little tough because you're watching this pre-recorded video. So I'm going to show you a way that you can easily keep track of your time. So now you are on ARC Bookshelf already. If I'm already on there, I don't want to X all this out and then go back to Ms. Hazel's classroom page, right? I'm going to look up here what's called the tabs, right? The tabs are way here. This tab right here says classwork for A Hazel grade 3. That's Google Classroom. And if I go out of the assignment, then I know that I'm going to see something on quick links. Oh, it's the timer and stopwatch. So I can set the timer for myself. And just as long as you leave this tab open, don't close out of it. So 20 minutes. It's not like this because this is only 20 seconds. You have to set it to 0. Whoops. 2, 0. Not this. This is 2 minutes. Good. 20 minutes. Click set, then click start. That's important, or else you'll be reading a really long time. But which would be great, but not what we want to do right now. So for 20 minutes, and you click start. Have this in the background. Go to ARC Bookshelf. Let's say I want to do 1R. And, ooh, we were talking about airplanes on Friday. I want to read more about that. And here we go. Okay? Focus on your reading. When your 20 minutes is up, then that's how you know that you can move on to your other work today, okay? All right. Get to work, readers.